big changes are coming in the near future. That said, your guardian angels are quite excited as they know these changes come with abundance and prosperity. And so they have an insightful message in the form of this video. An argument from weeks ago is about to come to a head, and things are tipped all the way in your favor. This person knows that you were right, especially when they were given enough time to figure things out. That said, they're unsure of how exactly they can speak with you concerning the argument. They're still feeling somewhat awkward about the whole thing, even if they want to let bygones be bygones. The angels say, "You knew you were right at the moment you said those words, and now they know it as well. It might not seem like such a big deal, but this will all lead to an opportunity for you to improve your life for the better. The universe will often use the bonds people share to make subtle changes before eventually leading people to a turning point where they can realize their full potential. This is what's happening to you right this very moment. Of course, while we have a lot to talk about concerning your guardian angel's message, it's first important to mention the presence of 3 important signs at the end of this video. These signs will allow you to make sense of the message, and in turn, they will help you make the most out of the situation. Now on to the topic at hand. There's no denying that the argument got a little heated, even if you didn't mean for things to escalate. At a certain point, you may have even weighed your options and wondered if stepping back and telling them they were right would help. In the end, you sided with what you felt was the truth, and now this person wonders how they can make it up to you. I repeat, there's no denying they were right, but they can't seem to admit it to you just yet, even if they've already admitted it to themselves. In an argument, how far are you willing to go to prove that you're right? Would you be willing to hurt the feelings of the other party to get them to see the error of their ways? Are you willing to go to any lengths necessary to prove your superiority? Chances are you don't view being correct as the end-all and be-all of the situation. Most people are willing to compromise, especially when they know that things could potentially go too far. The argument from weeks ago is proof that you're willing to be patient for the sake of the people you care about. Due to your patience, the result of this argument was that this person had to learn things the hard way. They were so convinced they were correct that they were willing to stubbornly push through, even if their gut was likely telling them that something was wrong. At the end of the day, they tried and failed to prove themselves to you. You were right all along. That said, just because they can admit such a thing to themselves doesn't mean that they're willing to approach you with an apology just yet. While it's true that they want to build bridges and put all of this behind them, it's not quite as simple as that. They pushed forward despite being warned, and they suffered for it. While it might not seem like such a big deal in the grand scheme of things, their pride was hurt to the point that they're ashamed to show their face. They may still speak with you online, but that's the extent they're willing to go, at least for now. Fortunately, things will cool off sooner rather than later. This person will eventually realize how silly it is to put up a strong front, and they'll think of a way to make it up to you. Keep in mind that this person tends to go big when it comes to favors and gestures. As such, don't be surprised if they come forward with an incredible opportunity. The universe wants to reward you for a job well done, and so you can expect things to go your way more often than not. There might even be opportunities to earn more if you've been praying for a career change. Your guardian angels have this to say on the matter. Do you sense a change in the air? Perhaps you might be feeling more motivated than usual. This is a result of the universe shifting to focus on you and your happiness. The next few months will have its fair share of challenges, but you may just surprise yourself with regard to your ability to overcome the hurdles ahead. You can expect plenty of lucky streaks, so it's a good idea to be confident in what you can do and to take charge. As this message comes to a close, now is the best time to start talking about the various synchronicity signs that will have an incredible effect on your life moving forward. The first sign is the luckiest, and it manifests in the form of a jellyfish. Did you know that there is such a thing as the immortal jellyfish? These types of jellyfish can regress to a previous developmental stage whenever they incur damage. This is the only species in the world that can be considered biologically immortal. The symbolism of the jellyfish is twofold in your case. The immortal jellyfish represents the endless possibilities of your potential, while the drift of the jellyfish represents the importance of going with the current. Sometimes you just have to go with the flow and trust in what the universe has in store. Next, we have the second sign, the praying mantis. Your synchronicity signs are all related to nature, which means that the universe is reminding you to immerse yourself in the world around you from time to time. As for the synchronicity sign itself, the stance of the praying mantis tends to turn heads. There are many moments where a praying mantis remains completely still, and its stance makes the insect seem like it's praying, hence the name. This is a reminder from the universe to stop and smell the roses whenever possible. That last sign of the video is the rhino. Did you know that unicorns exist? Maybe not in the way you might imagine, but the greater one-horned rhino certainly has the distinction of being the closest possible thing to a unicorn. The rhinoceros represents strength and power in stillness, similar to the praying mantis. It also represents loyalty, which parallels how your friend feels about you, even if you recently had an argument. These three synchronicity signs represent nature in the best possible way. The way the jellyfish drifts and the stillness of the mantis and the rhino are your guardian angel's way of telling you to be patient and to trust in what the universe has in store. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, in this moment of reflection and hope, we lift up their journey before you. We ask for your guidance as they navigate the path ahead, filled with the promise of positive change and reconciliation. Grant them the wisdom to understand that being right is not the ultimate goal, but rather the strength to patiently mend the bonds that matter. Bless them with the courage to embrace the synchronicity signs around them, to trust in the flow of life, and to find solace in the loyalty of those who care for them. Amen. Remember that if you wish for balance in life, the important thing to do is to be patient. Patience is one of life's greatest virtues, and it has the capacity to change your life for the better with hardly any effort on your part. Even when it comes to this individual eventually confessing their feelings, all you have to do is wait. Type 101 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. I also want to pass on a time-sensitive message from the moon to you, and you need to hear it today. A subtle yet powerful energy will push you to make a critical decision by the end of the week. You won't find the answer in your horoscope, so don't bother looking there. Click the link in the description to see your free personalized video moon reading. I was amazed at how accurate my reading was, and I know you will feel the same. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?